The Getaway, one of the most underrated games from the PS2 era and Sony's catalog in general, and one of my personal favorite games of all time, might finally get its chance to shine on PS5. With the recent article that came out, the chances have risen higher and I'm so excited. Could the Getaway finally make a shocking return? Let's talk about it and dive a bit deeper into this. Hello everybody, Jaybills here, back after a lengthy hiatus due to recent personal events. More on that and video projects in the next video. For now, we have to talk about this. Many of you know that I've been advocating for a return on the Getaway. I talk about it a lot on my Twitter, and I run a campaign page here called Return to London. I highly recommend you following that account. We talk about rumors and news when we can, and just have a bunch of fun talking about the game. So let's take a trip back to March 2019 real quick, the thing that started all of this. And that was an article that came out about Sony London hiring for a AAA PlayStation exclusive made in Unreal Engine 4. This was pretty big news considering their VR games are made in an entirely different engine, not Unreal Engine, which sparked more hope that this can lead to a proper new game and a possible return on the Getaway. Fast forward to this year, a few days ago, and please take caution with this rumor, a former Sony dev recently talked about how he heard last year that Sony is working on something related to the Getaway. To be more specific, a former Sony London dev. He isn't sure what it was, but he knows that there were talks last year and that something was cooking related to the franchise. Links in the description to the 2019 article and this new article that came out below. I wanted to take the time to dissect this a little bit. Yes, it's a rumor, nothing concrete, so we have to be cautious, but there's a lot of things kind of backing this. The 2019 article showed that this new title is using Unreal Engine 4, possibly 5 now because, you know, PS5, and the VR games that Sony London makes are not on that engine. It is on an entirely different engine, which helps back the fact that whatever this is can't be a VR game. With PS5 rolling around too, this kind of increases the chances of this being a new game or a remake that, once again, could be using Unreal Engine 5. Sony London has also expressed interest in the game still by their VR titles being completely inspired by the Getaway, and they even went and used old textures in the recent game Blood and Truth, which is funny enough another London-based game. Sony may have been testing the waters for this for a while as well. Back on the 15th anniversary for the Getaway almost 3 years ago, Sony Europe posted the old trailer of the Getaway on their YouTube channel and Twitter accounts. And interviews were released from Sony London about the game's development on the 15th anniversary, which Sony Europe also posted about. And of course, this got fans excited and asking if this can lead to a remake or a remaster on the game. So to recap some important points, the 2019 article states Sony London was hiring for a AAA PlayStation exclusive. And 2, this new game is using an entirely different engine from the PSVR titles, which helps back that this very well could be a real game and not a VR title. 3, Sony Europe testing the waters, re-uploading the old trailers on the Twitter pages and YouTube channels, and all the interviews released talking about the game. All that happened on its 15th anniversary. Number 4, the new article that recently came out states that a former Sony London employee heard talks last year that Sony wanted to do a project related to the Getaway. The source checks out since this is someone who's worked in the studio. And judging by what he said, this was talked about the same year the job listing came out. Number 5, the PS5 is rolling around, which allows the best opportunity for a comeback. And 6, the 20th anniversary for the Getaway is only 2 years away, which also helps increase those chances of a possible remake or remaster if the same pattern continues like it did for Spyro and Crash. As exciting as all this is, please hype with caution and take this rumor for a grain of salt, because there's unfortunately a chance that the outcome may be nothing. Or the outcome may be something, but something we didn't expect or want. Nothing is concrete, but chances are higher. This is something very important to me and many others, and I really hope this is it. The Getaway is a very underrated game, and while the fan base isn't as vocal as it used to be, there is demand for it, and it seems Sony London does have interest in this idea. What we need now is hope, patience, and see what happens. I'm feeling optimistic, but I'm also preparing and remaining cautious because who knows what could happen. Until then, please follow the campaign page, link in the description below. We all need to come together and show support for the game and show Sony we want it back on PS5. What do you guys think? Do you think the Getaway is making a comeback? Do you want to see it come back? Comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and interact with you all. With that being said, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and stick around for more videos. There's a lot going on for the channel that will be talked about in the next video, in another update video. That includes, you know, the lengthy hiatus. That includes the upcoming videos, upcoming reviews. There's a lot going on, a lot that I have planned, and unfortunately a lot of setbacks that I will get more in depth into the next video. Jaybills signing off, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Take care.